What's going on, Vintage Race family? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Charlie G from Vintage Race West, bringing you another fun and exciting night of breakage. Give everybody a few minutes to hop on over from the North Show. Looks like they wrapped up a little bit early this evening, so we're gonna have a few extra minutes together tonight. Take a look, see at what has sold out. From what I understand, lumber sold out. So I can break that for you guys. Let's see what else is broken here. Do not have that. Do not have that. But I do have the leaf lumber right here. Right. Getting some folks coming on in. Give everybody a few more moments. What's going on, everybody? Who have we got out here watching? Get some stuff out here to break this. What's up, Mr. Perry? What's going on in the Chicago land area? No, Charles, this is 2021 finest. I believe this is the finest. Yeah, 2021 finest. Yes, it is, sir. We got a little bounty on it. We can sell it out and open it. First place will get a 1950 baseball set break spot. Second place and third place both get $500 wheel spins. Third or fourth place gets a 1957 set break spot. Fifth place gets a $1,000 VIP spot. But I've also got the Plinko board set up here for at checkout. Show you how much you spend. If you spend 50 to 100, that's your prize table. 101 to 200, 201 to 300, 301 to 500 is your various prize tables here. Plus, as always, you got $3 all night for a $50 break credit. Unfortunately, the box that the North was sending me for restock with a bunch of new goodies, they didn't get the chance to send out until yesterday, so it's not going to be here till tomorrow because they didn't spring for overnight shipping. But I did manage to find myself a 2021 finest box. Stuck away. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and open this lumber box. Get some people notified that we are up and breaking. Maybe we'll get some more people in here. Well, welcome to Drinks. We're just trying to Fish Drinks West. We're breaking this 2022 Leaf Lumber Box, number 48. Randomize our list of names 6 times. Good luck to Jason Serafinsky, David Ray, Nick Mattiacci, and Mr. Ryan Steele. All right, 6 times. Mr. Steele gets first one, and Jason gets the last one. Nice, quick break. Guys, we up there on the Oreo cam. Oreo's hard at work taking a nap. That's right, we do have a bunch of heavy hitters in this break. We'll see how they fare. And my knife is not very sharp. There we go. I need to take that outside and sharpen it. Or finally dig up my box or my real knife out of the camping box from a month ago. Let's try it sealed on the bottom here. All right. I don't know. I'm not worried about Gilmore or I slice off a finger. Sometimes the way that Sam handles the knife gets me a little worried. We got one of those 8-bat racks on the back. Let's see here. Do I have a cover card floating around here we can use? I still have the seed packet on my desk from the other day. Some lavender plants I need to plant up. All right, up first for Mr. Steele, we've got Home Run Kings with Mr. Dale Murphy and Tony Ramos. 5 of 5. We were just talking about Mr. Murphy. I definitely think he deserves to be in the fame. Number 1 there for you, Mr. Steele. Dale Murphy and Tony Ramos. If it'll focus. I'm sure somewhere out there's been a breaker that's cut his hand open live on stream. All right, spot number 2 for Nick Mattiacci. Ooh, we've got ourselves Steve Carlton, 14 of 20. Piece of lumber. A little chunk of his bat. Nick Mattiacci, 14 of 20. Steve Carlton. All right, card number 3 is 7 of 7. 1982 MVP seasons, Robin Yount and Dale Murphy. Another nice combo there. Murph getting represented twice in this box. A little bit of wing corner on this one. That's headed to you, Mr. David Ray. Robin Yount and Dale Murphy. Now, we already kind of got a preview of what the last card is going to be. It's the 8-bat rack, which means I'm going to need to get myself a even thicker sleeve. All right, it's 8-bat rack, number 6 of 6. Carlton Fisk, Fred Lynn, Carl Yastrzemski, Teddy Williams, Jim Rice, Wade Boggs, Dwight Evans, and David Ortiz. Big Poppy. That is a hell of a group of guys. Ortiz, Wright, Boggs, Rice, Fisk, Lynn, Yastrzemski, and Williams. That is a heck of a group of players right there. Get this into a team bag first. That might be big enough. There we go. Perfect. Just the right size. That's it. Yep. Williams, Yastrzemski, Lynn, Fisk, 6 of 6. And then, oops, it's upside down. And then you can see Rice, Boggs, Evans, and Big Poppy there. Very nice hit. Spot number 4 for you, Jason Serafinsky. And that wraps up our 2022 Leaf Lumber Baseball box number 48. All right. Put this in a figure bag. So we don't lose any of the stickers. And take all of them and put them in an even bigger bag. All right, who else we got out there watching tonight besides Mr. Perry? How's everybody's fantasy football teams doing this year? I came out of the gate pretty strong, but I am waning quickly in my league. What's up, Mr. Service? Reminder here, we've got the graduated Plinko scale here. Any purchases y'all make this evening. Oh, nice, Jeremy. Congratulations, my friend. That was definitely a good-looking Banks. Hopefully you plan on holding on to that. Excellent. Definitely gets a big one off your list. Also, the other thing I've got going on here is I've got a 20 at 20. 20 entries, $20 a piece. As soon as we sell that out, we'll randomize it off. First person on the list, winner take all style, old school VB style. We'll get this PSA 4 1960 Mini Minoso. Beautiful looking card. 20 at 20. I'm keeping track of that manually. Excuse me. Hey, what's going on, Donald? How are you tonight? I've also got bounties on the 2020 Prism Basketball and Prism Football Blaster boxes and 2021 Optic Football. So we've got the big three represented here in the basketball, football, and baseball categories. And a pretty juicy Plinko board tonight, if I do say so myself. And I did go through and meticulously update my inventory, so the inventory list at the top of the screen, or top of your chat, is accurate. So if there's something you want to buy and break, talk to me, Goose. I may be able to bounty it for you. Sorry about that, Donald, that the Suns annihilated the Timberwolves for you. All right. What are we going to break tonight, guys? Like these blaster boxes. Oops. Get a little music going on here in my... There we go. All right. Can't believe there's only 2 more weeks left until we're doing the turkey dance. 2 more weeks until it's turkey week. That is just crazy. Only like 6 more weeks until it's Christmas time. I'm not sure, Donald. Anybody else in the chat here big into the basketball? I mean, sorry. Jeez. I really don't follow at that level for player swapping and trading and all that business. It just greatly confuses me. Alright guys, we got Plinko drops for as little as $50. The big prize being $300 plus gets you a shot at winning a 1953 baseball set break spot. Let me just double check if there's anything else that I happen to have that I can break. Okay, 72s, 22%. Is this that product? Just the naming is so weird. Okay, it is the hanger box, not the blaster box. Okay, just wanted to make sure here. Closing that 17-18 soccer. Looking for, is that the Revolution soccer hanger box? Artie, you talking about? Oh, select. Let's see here. Ah, that box. Yeah, I do not have that. You're talking about the Chrome select box? No, it's Chrome. Never mind. Jeez. If I could read. Alright, you're talking about this box. I think you're talking about that box. Or did I just copy the same link twice? Yeah, that box. I think I have that. If you want to sell it out to break it. Yep, I do have those here. Nope, not that one. Select Soccer. That looks like the only Select Soccer product I've got. Unless we're... second link. Okay, yeah, the second link's this product. Oh, you did sell that. Okay. Alright, let's get this open then. So let's see here. You checked out with 180. So that puts you at the second tier here on the list. Your order number ended in a 9. So we're going to drop you from here and see what you get. Okay, so you got $10 break credit. Let me get that for you first. Okay. Break credit is in your account. Get some penny sleeves ready to go. Do a little soccer action. I openly admit I'm not a soccer guy, so I'm going to need your help. Tell me what the hits are. So please let me know what I need to card saver. Let's see here. Select soccer. Mbappe. Okay, I would have recognized that one. That's one of the few players I know. All right, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West. We're going to be breaking this 2017-18 Select Soccer Hanger Box. Got 20 spots in it. We're going to randomize our list of names 11 times. Good luck to Camilo. I haven't seen Camilo around for a while. Mr. Melcher, Shane, JJ Grube, Christopher Curtis, and Arthur, who's watching us live right now. All right, 11 times. That's our order right there. Copy that over here. Oreo, we're going to have to turn off your camera here for a few minutes. And we got our list on the board. Okay. Not open cleanly. There we go. All right, up first, we've got Jordan Henderson. My camera always has a hard time with the Chrome cards. Gotta find the right angle. Jordan Henderson. Darlington Nagby. Really nice looking cards, though. All right, Donald, man, you have a great night. We'll catch you next time. Sergio Busquets. Spot number 3. A Sergio Aguero. Eric Dyer. All right, Donald, you too, man. Take it easy. I'll be here on Saturday as usual. Eric Deer. Sebastian Prode. We got Raja Nangolan. I apologize to all these soccer players for mispronouncing their names. We've got a guy with just one name, Saul. Paulo Dybala. Carly Lloyd. That's spot number 10. Okay, we got Luka Modric. I'm not sure what Panini calls them, but I usually call them X-Fractor. at least in Topps land, but this might be like a checkerboard, red checkerboards. Eric Dyer again. This is spot number 12. Sebastian Prode, spot number 13. Mark Janko. Spot number 15. I'm not sure what variation this is, but it's Brian Roots. Brian Rez, maybe? Some more pennies out here. Spot number 16 is David DeGay. All right, then back to the base cards. Paul Pogba. Spot 18 is Christian Pulisic. Spot 19 is Paulo Dybala. And the last card in the pack, spot 20. Of course, I run out of penny sleeves just in time. Last one is Thomas Muller. None of the guys you listed a minute ago, Mr. Arthur. And that wraps up our 2017-18 Panini Select Soccer Hanger number 18. Thanks for watching. We do have a couple more of those hangers here if you want to try to take another shot at it. Maybe solo a box. Arthur, that also got you 9 spots in our 20 at 20. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 9 spots. There you go. So we got 11 spots to go in the 2020. Then I will random off the 1960 Mini Minosa PSA 4. Turn on the Oreo cam again for all the Oreo fans out there. Oreo's, yeah, I know I'm disturbing you, aren't I? If you just sleep in the bed like a normal doggy. There we go. Oreo is far from a normal dog. There are 7 people in here. Who else is watching? Anybody pick up anything fun and exciting over the weekend? I'm trying to do no spin November, but I always have stuff I'm watching. I lost a couple 1935 mini cards I would like to have earlier today. Say yesterday. That was yesterday, actually. There are a couple nice things in the RA auction that are winning this weekend that I'll be bidding on. Nothing I have to have, though. Another auction that's into this weekend that's got a bunch of stuff I'm looking to buy to give away to you guys. So hopefully that'll be exciting. That doesn't really count as spinning because it's company money, not my money. Perry, you still out there? How's the weather in Chicago these days? Is it finally broken and become the frozen tundra of the north? We would have some really nice, cool weather here for the last couple days. It's gotten a little warmer. We're hitting 80 again. But it's certainly nice that it's cold overnight. It's like the 40s. I know it's not cold for you, but it's cold for me. Hey, Brian. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Just hanging out, talking to myself a little bit here. It's been a slow start to the evening. Yeah, Brian, I think we're down to 5 or 6 of the personal packs. Oh, seven personal packs are left. Yeah, about halfway done. I think we started off with 12. That is going to be a hell of a pack to watch get broken. Or box. Did Adam buy them all? That does not surprise me. Let's see here. I can see because I've got access to these things. Yes, Adam did buy all five of the personal packs that have been sold so far. Can confirm. I had a 74 basketball a while ago. I do not anymore. I have requested more of them, but I have not received them. Yeah, we're still a long ways from breaking that box. We still have 115 individual card spots to go on that box. Yeah, I like the 75 design too. I mean, 75 baseball design is my personal favorite, but I think all the 75 designs they did for basketball and football are really nice. Very clean design for the 75 basketball. Yeah, right now I've only got 77 and 78 basketball. It's just gotten really tough to find sealed boxes or untampered with boxes these days. The last couple of years. Anything you're eyeing up at an auction here in the near future, Brian? 76, the big cards. Oh yeah, we've been doing pretty good. The 76 bigs, yeah. We've had a couple of those. We just opened one, I think, last week or the week before. I'm not sure. Maybe even got one on the website. No, it doesn't look like we've got any in stock right now. Unfortunately, they never send me that type of stuff out here. Leighton and Sam like to open those too much. I'm just happy they keep sending me 77, 78, and 81. Yeah, isn't the 76 pack like only 3 or 4 cards? Maybe that one's 6. I think the baseball ones are only 3. I think the basketball ones are 6. Yeah, it's tough with some of those packs. The gum eating the first couple cards. And that's why a lot of the times on some of those more expensive breaks, we won't sell the spot up against the gum because we know it's probably damaged. Although sometimes I've opened packs. I know the guys north have opened packs where the gum card is completely unharmed. Nothing beats the 81 Golf. That gum. I don't know where we got a case of that stuff from somewhere, but it was all the first card was all mangled. The case we're pulling from now is not bad, but there's definitely still firmly attached to that first card. Okay, so the only person we have in our $3 promo is Artie. And he's also got almost half the spots in the 20 at 20 for Mr. Immediate Minoso. Hoping to be able to give him away tonight. He needs a new home. So getting ready to move. I haven't moved in 30 years. I'm going to start buying some more stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Like the 80s basketball spots at the 77. Oh man, Brian, where are you moving? Like in town? Are you changing states? What? How far are you moving? Yeah, I've lived in this house for almost 17 years now. It's the longest place I've lived in any single location. And I dread the day I have to move. Eventually, I want to retire and move up to Prescott, which is a couple hours north of here. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to load the Jeep up with my baseball cards and personal mementos and sell or give away everything else in the house because I just don't feel like moving it. Yeah, closer to work's good, and yeah, getting out of bad neighborhoods even better. Yeah, I haven't been to the office for almost 3 years now, but I'm gonna start going in for half days, a couple days a week, sometime at the beginning of next year. Just when some, because right now I've got so many projects that are that where I have to go off site every day. Anyhow, so it doesn't make sense for me to even occupy a desk at the office. But the guys in the office miss me, and I kind of sort of miss going to the office. But I definitely dislike the drive into the office. That's like an hour and a half a day that just is a time sink for nothing. Yeah, the last couple times I moved around here in the valley before I bought my house, at least I was lucky enough to. At that point, I had enough money where I could afford people to pay to move my stuff. So at least I don't have to do that anymore. But yeah, I can only imagine the type of crap I'm gonna have when I eventually move in probably 10 to 15 years. Yeah, about 30 years where you're at. I mean, when my mom retired and she had her stroke, she moved with me and I took care of her. And then when she passed, she had only been lived in my house for about 5 years. And the amount of stuff that she managed to hide in her room and every nook and cranny of the house that when I kind of purged her stuff out of the house, amazing. All right, let's add another incentive out here for somebody to spend a few bucks. Let's see here. It's a tiger. Cooper. Let's go with Earl Torgerson. Next person, $100. Will not only get the Plinko drop associated with it, their purchase, You also get a Earl Torgerson Made in the USA exhibit. What kind of work do you do, Brian? What's happening, Mr. Spellman? Oh, nice. Definitely a good skill set to have. Yeah, when it comes to cars, it's a complete mystery to me. Mr. Spellman's so far so good. Work's been a little stressful, but it is what it is. Well, I was doing good, counting my days down to Turkey Day. Gonna spend Thanksgiving here in the valley with my best friend and his family, his wife's family, and my dad and stepmom are gonna come down and join us all. Nice, Brian. Yeah, cars is something I wish I knew more about. I think maybe when I retire, move because right now I own a townhouse with no garage. But when I move up to Prescott, I definitely want to get someplace with a 2-car garage, and I'll probably buy another. I currently have a Grand Cherokee, but I want to buy a Wrangler and have something to play with. So I'm gonna learn how to work on a older truck, but it's just one of those things that's always escaped me. I've never really aligned myself with any friends that know how to work on cars either. So, Jeff, what are you up to tonight, man? How's your week going? What's the beverage of choice this evening? Mm. Of course, all you guys changed times. We didn't change time here in Phoenix because we're Arizona's smart. We don't do daylight savings time, so it feels a lot later than the only hour I've been on. It feels like I've been on for 2 hours, but only been on 1 hour. Well, that's good. You turn in your Cologuard sample. That's exciting. Hopefully it comes back all negative. I've got a buddy who's scheduling his first colonoscopy here. He's a few years older than I am. Sucks getting old. Cataracts? You aren't that old. Really? Cataracts already? Man. I think my dad started getting them in his 60s, though. I thought you were like in your 40s. Here I am bitching about having to get bifocals. Man, I didn't realize it could onset that early. At least getting them taken off is no big deal these days. Back, for some reason, I remember when like Grandma had got cataracts, like when I was a little kid. It was kind of a big deal. So she, the little town she lived in, they didn't do it. You had to go to like the big city. So instead of going to the big city in Kentucky, she came down to Atlanta to stay with us and had her cataracts removed in our house. And they only did one eye at a time. I know when Mom had hers done, hers were a little more complicated because of her medical issues, but they did both eyes at the same time. She was in and out in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, well, I'll be thinking about you, Jeff. Let me know when you're going in for it. Yeah, the World Series is over. Now it's just football time. What's going on, Mr. Chef? Yeah, it's just football for me. I'm not a basketball fan. It's a little sparse this time of year until we get back into baseball. What up to, Mr. Chef? Hopefully things are staying busy for you. Probably super busy here in the next couple weeks with Thanksgiving and then Christmas coming up. They changed out the lights at Wrigley. Do they switch out to LEDs or... I don't remember seeing anything about that. Yeah, they probably changed them to LEDs instead of the sodium whatevers. People are still worried about COVID. Man, at this point, I think people just need to get over it. Although our office has not announced an office party yet. But we had one last year. That sucks. You had somebody cancel. I think at this point, a lot of places are just using quote unquote COVID as an excuse to not spend money on their employees. Yeah, I'm definitely due for a booster shot. Just want to time it a little bit later for what I'm, because in March next year I'm going to Australia and New Zealand for a couple weeks, and I want the vaccine to be in play for that. Mostly because the flight there is like 16 hours. Bad enough doing the quick little 1 hour flight or 4 hour flight with a bunch of people close up against you. Whole nother thing to 16 hours. Yeah, Jeff, this is the cruise that Mom and I actually booked over 3 years ago. So by the time we actually go, by the time I actually go on, it'll be 4 years in the making. It was her super stretch goal for fighting off the cancer, and unfortunately, she didn't make it. Well, we would have gone if it wasn't for COVID, because it was originally bought in 19 to go in 2020, but COVID screwed that up. And so instead, I'm going to go with my best friend Russ, her second son. Now, not really son, but my best friend for so long that she considered him a second son. And we're gonna drink our little heads off and spread our ashes all over Australia and New Zealand. Yeah, Brian, our Chicago guy is more often than not is Mr. Perry, who was here earlier. Yeah, it's been something I've been looking forward to and kind of dreading for a while. It's going to be fun, but I'm probably going to be an emotional wreck uh, from time to time on it. Hey, what's up, Tim? What's happening this evening? Trying to get somebody to bite on the Plinko board here, man. We got some pretty nice prizes on it. Also got a exhibit here for $100. And 11 spots left of the 20 at 20 for a PSA 4 Minosa. Tulsa, Oklahoma, get a rope. Man. If anybody's interested in 2020 Prism basketball or football, or 2021 Optic Blaster or Finest Flashback, let me know. I'll let you know what the bounties are for those. Of course, if you want to take a look at the inventory list I have at the top of the chat, let me know what you're interested in, and I'll see what I can do to bounty it for you. Just under 2 hours to go on the show. we're also getting very close to Santa Charlie G season. Timothy, the Plinko drops here on my bottom of my screen here. So if you spend $50 to $100, that'll be your prize list. Spend $100 to $200, that'll be your prize list. Spend $200 to $300, that'll be your prize list, and $301 to $500, that's your prize list. So it kind of goes up based on what you spend. The $300 to $500 spot basically is up for grabs as a $50 break credit, 1950 Bowman set break spot, Bowman baseball set break spot, and a 1953 Topps baseball set break spot. That's definitely the hot spot there. And if you have to do the next person, spend a hundy, you'll take home Earl Torreson. I believe this is from the Milwaukee Braves era. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make the graphic big enough. It's only, big white thing on the screen. It's all good. And I've also got a 20 at 20 entries at $20 for this 1960 PSA 4 Mini Minoso. There are 9 spots already taken, so only 11 to go. And I'll give somebody that Mr. Mini Minoso winner take all style, old school vintage breaks, making a comeback there. It's all good, Tim. Happens to be all the time where it's like, I'd run into it. I actually just had kind of an issue on a project that kind of came up on where it was like pretty glaring error that was observable for the past 8 months, and I'd been out there twice a month and didn't notice it. Just makes me feel like a big dummy. Not as big of a dummy as the contractors there every day and didn't notice it, but that's the reason I'm supposed to go out there, is so things like that don't happen. Man, my back and neck and stuff has been sore all week. Cold weather snap has just fucked it up. That's right, Mr. Sean, those damn contractors. It's rough right now, man. It's not a fun time to be in the industry. I love what I do for a living, but man, it's getting a little rough to to keep saying that. Nope, Oreo doesn't care about any of that nonsense. He's the one who keeps me sane a lot of the time. This is me most of the time on job sites. I can channel my inner Picard. I still have slightly more hair than Picard does, but that's me most of the time. Soccer inventory correct, and you really have one box of POTUS. Yes, I do have one box of POTUS somehow. And the soccer inventory is correct. Let me know what you're interested in. I just actually did break a soccer box earlier of 17-18 Select. I've got two more hanger boxes of Select. I've got one box of Revolution, and then I know I've got some packs as well. Let me know if you're interested in selling something out, and I'll let you know what I can do to bounty it for you. Yeah, I probably won't be requesting any more boxes of POTUS. This is the box that has the wooden tooth in it? It could. I'm not even sure wooden tooth's an option, but it might. So I don't even think this is on the website. Six packs, yeah. I'll put it on the site. 6 spots, $9.50 a pop. Yeah, sure. I don't. Yeah, that whole controversy about the Panini. There you go. 2020 POTUS, the first 36 hologram sticker. I don't think there are any other discerning marks. Maybe it's on the barcode on this one. I don't know. What's the deals? Well, right now, Chef, we've got the $100 for the exhibit that's on my desk. We've got 11 spots at the 20 at 20 for the Mini Minosa. We got the Plinko board here. Based on your level of spin, increases the prizes. And then I'll bounty pretty much any product you're looking to purchase, whether it's something I have to break or not. Let me know what you're interested in, and we'll play Let's Make a Dealio. I do not believe Snoop Dogg is in this. Oh man, Tim, I wish I could. I really wish I could find Scoop packs. My frame for the poster I showed you guys last week for Scoops should be here next week. I figured out where I'm gonna put it on the wall over here, up above my setup to the right. I'll put a little shelf below it with the box I bought. Yeah, it looks like there's still only one Scoop sealed pack listed on eBay, and it's $400 from Canada. Now, if we get some more scoops and some more of the, I think it was 72 Presidents packs. I know we have a Civil War news pack in the North, and I really begged him to send me that because I know I could probably sell it because I love that product. And I also don't like to open one. The Civil War News 62, I believe, is one of those things that I occasionally search for myself to open. I've opened one pack for my own personal pleasure. It is just a cool product to open. But I'm getting a new restock. Unfortunately, shipped it a day late, so it's not going to here till tomorrow. And I know I'm getting 77 Star Wars, so that'll be nice. The green packs. I believe I saw some update and some chrome in that box. They sent me a picture of it, but I'm not sure if Johnny Five or Sammy edited out some stuff because it was a pretty massive box that I saw. That Ethan and Kirsten put together for me. Yeah, Brian, I know I'm going to get the Star Wars stuff. They'll be on my Saturday show. I'll be on from noon to 6 Saturday. Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to give up with the Civil War stuff. There's certain things that Sam and John like to break that we don't get too much stock on, and those are those things. I'm the redheaded stepchild out here in the West. I have to, get up there. Please, sir, can I have another? I mean, it only took me doing this for them for 2 years, 2+ years, to get a budget to go buy stuff to use as giveaways. Which I'm getting pretty low on. So I'm hoping the auction that's ending this weekend I can buy some stuff in. Now, right now on eBay, there's only 2 Civil Wars packs that are available. One for $350 and one for just shy of $400. Yeah, I definitely like the oddball non-sports stuff. I also asked for some Garbage Pail Kids. Not necessarily the vintage Garbage Pail Kids, but the ultra modern Garbage Pail Kids. So we'll see if they send me any of that. Let's see here. Let me take a look here. That's $1. $1. But the centering looks fantastic. Yeah, it's not quite perfectly centered, but that is pretty well centered. At least judging by the top card. The back of the last card looks a little off, but or pretty far off. But that top card's pretty solid. Oh, the one I don't know. Let me see. I can look it back up again. The ones I saw online have got a 5 and a 20. My thing's not quite centered up, but these are on eBay. Center on the top card's not quite as good. Center on the back card's much better though. And then the other one, a 50. Yeah, centering's pretty far off on that top card. Also, it looks like that bottom right corner, unless it's with the cello, looks like it might have a wrinkle in that top card. But the $20 bill is pretty cool. Back on that one looks pretty nice too. I'm not sure what it is, but almost positive that some people's armpits smell like skunk and marijuana. Jeff Spellman, why are you going around smelling people's armpits? That's my first question. Croptober. No, I don't. I can't buy product for the show. That all has to come from the north. Mostly because they are. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty well versed in buying product and verifying that it's authentic from a seal standpoint, but it's hard to do it on eBay. They've got people that do that. If they were in PSA cases or GIA cases, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. Walmart don't use self checkout. Yeah, I still kind of refuse to use self checkout at most places and most of the time. A, I never seem to be able to do it right. B, I just still don't like the idea of that they've cut somebody's job out so they can put in these things. And then I don't get a discount. And then they get mad at me when I do it wrong. Or if I, scan stuff and put it back, and sometimes something doesn't scan, and I just keep going. I mean, I don't know. The BBC is really close to me. sure they haven't heard that joke before. Yeah, I mean, if they give me an automatic, like, 1% discount, sure, I'd do it. Oh, baseball card exchange. I was trying to figure out, you talking about the British Broadcasting Company. Yeah, I usually go drool over Steve Hart stuff at Nationals. Yeah, no, I don't. I definitely never buy single packs on eBay because 99.9% of the time those things have been weighed or measured or felt up. So the autos. You aren't going to get anything out of those packs of base cards. It's too easy to feel up a pack and know if it's feel up a pack and know if it's got a redemption or an auto or a patch card in it. Or just weighing them. Oops. Only 260 days to Nationals, though. That's exciting. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm buying anymore for prospecting is numbered autos. Or numbered patch autos. And just rookies. Yeah, Brian, the Star Wars packs should be here on Saturday. The tracking shows it'll arrive tomorrow. So unless Johnny pulled a fast one on me, there should be. I think I saw 477 Star Wars green Star Wars packs. Yes, sir, Brian. I will be there. I arrive on Monday and I don't leave till Sunday. So I will be there all week, hanging out the Vintage Breaks or the Just Collect booth. If you don't find me there, I'm hard to miss. I'm 300 plus pounds, 6'2" tall, and you can spy me from a distance. Yeah, Brian, that would be awesome if we managed to get a box that was the error box. I'm not sure if we've hit any C3POs out of the box yet, so Oh, we did pull one that was corrected, so yeah, probably not any in this box. It would be unusual if it's a box that's got mixed corrected and uncorrected in it. Now it's good to know. I'd rather tell people that the box we're pulling them from, if we've hit one, doesn't seem to be a box that's got the error in it, so people know. I know at one point in time we did get a box. Did we get a box? I don't know if we've ever actually no, because we had a bunch of the error cards that they were giving away when I was still a customer, and I know I had gotten one, and I don't remember who got a couple of the other ones. But that's where my error one came from, was when Mikey was still with us, and I'd won in a 10 and 100 or whatever it was. I think it's a I don't remember what I sent it out. Got graded. It's pretty low grade, but at least I could say I've got a C3PO error. Oh yeah, absolutely, Jeff. I mean the cards are still gorgeous, pack fresh, and if you get a centered one without fish eyes, those things can be worth big bucks. Big bucks. Excellent. We can start now that Chef's back. We're just kind of chatting it up right now, Chef. Talking about being at nationals. Sounds like Brian will be there. Hopefully, more of you guys can make it to nationals this year. This last year, I think we had 5 or 6 of you guys come see us in Jersey, which is awesome. It's always fun hanging out with y'all. Jeff, lead the way. All right, well, you guys decide what you want to divide and conquer on. All right, Brian, you have a good night, man. I've got to go use the restroom and refill my water, so I'll be back in just a moment or three. Or you'll entertain people. You can stay there. You don't need to go anywhere. What are you BSing, Mr. Chef? What are you looking? What are you interested in, Chef, tonight? Or oh, about my water? Yeah, no, this is actually full of vodka. I go through 3 or 4 a day. Yes. What do you guys want to divide and conquer? Let me know. See what I can do to juice it up or bounty something that's not currently bountied. That's right. Vodka makes everything better. It makes me stand some of the BS that have to listen to every day. Yeah, Tim, I know. I used to sell a ton of that stuff, but now it's gotten expensive to buy the boxes. Similar thing happened with golf. Golf used to be $3 a spot, and I think now it's like $20 a spot. Same kind of situation. No, it's $50 a spot. It went up 5x. All these darn breakers buying up all the stock. It's kind of screwed up the industry. Yeah, he's pulled some buttes out of that 59 pack. That was a really great pack. Yeah, I think we've kind of hit the point where things are gonna kind of easier to show here. Yeah, what was going up, and now we've kind of plateaued and coming back down, especially on the ultra modern stuff. or semi-vintage. Like I still have a hard time calling '80s vintage. I love '80s, '90s stuff. I mean, I still can't get a hold of '89 Donruss, '89 Fleer stuff for a reasonable price yet. But it is coming down, but not. I don't know. I haven't seen anything drastically. I mean, like a lot of the individual base card stuff. Yeah, that's come down drastically. I mean, even. I mean, I think at some point you could sell 2018 Otani Chrome base rookies for hundreds of $300-400, and I think now they're down to like $70. Yeah, no kidding. Real life stuff's going up in price. It's yeah, real life stuff's crazy. Going to the grocery store is painful. Yeah, no kidding, Jeff. Back any base card, base paper of any rookie, as long as it wasn't a pitcher. Pitcher still didn't get love in the boom. Danced. Yeah, no, that's for sure. Yeah, I think. I mean, I still think basketball probably got hit the worst with the price of going up and then back down. Football too, to a degree. Baseball's got it bad. Don't get me wrong, but I think basketball and football had the biggest up and then crash. We're talking about the crash in the market. Just hanging out, waiting for somebody to say they want to buy something. Otherwise, just chilling. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have agreed upon base point that this card is a 4, and then argue from there about the visual appeal of it. But I also have issue with PSA, SGC, CSG, XYZ Corp, whatever. You know, all are on a 1 to 10 standard, and a 5 at company A and a 5 at a company B may not be the same quality. And then, of course, as we all know, depending on what grader you get, your grade could just be affected by what the grader's attitude is. Yeah, I mean, but I can understand if somebody's undervaluing their cards when they send it in. I mean, if you send in a card with a under a service level that's maximum value 500 and it's worth 2,000, you're kind of pulling one over on them. But I think pricing for grading should be based on the speed you want your card back. PSA doesn't do anything different for a card that's worth $5 as it does $1,000,000. At least they shouldn't. The grading process should be the same. Maybe the level of care they should take with. I mean, no, even the level of care should be the same. Yeah, exactly, Tony. Yeah, yeah. The price of the card shouldn't have anything to do with it. That's the racket. I think the biggest thing the grading industry needs is consistency in grading. Oh, eBay customers that don't pay, or when they get a card and they decide they don't want it and they want to return it, should be banned. Drives me nuts. Although actually this week I did have first time it ever happened, and I've sent out hundreds of cards in my CD mailer with inside of a bubble mailer, graded cards. I actually had a card show up, and the PSA case was cracked on arrival. So I just sent a replacement card out for a guy. And I thought he was trying to scam me because he said it arrived cracked. What do we do? And so I was like, well, just send me a picture of the front and back of the card. And when he sent me a first picture, he sent me a picture of just this and this. He didn't have his hand over, but he'd cropped it so that's all you could see. There was a big crack? I mean, it was a big crack up the card. I was like, no, dude, I need to see the PSA. I need to see the label and the card. So then he sent me a picture like this, where he cropped it down so I could see the label, and it was definitely a serial number that was my serial number. But he cropped it so high up you couldn't see the mark on both sides. The same thing on the back. I was like, dude, I need to see the label and the crack in the same picture. So he did finally sent me a picture like that, and it was my card. It was cracked, So I said about a replacement one. But I know the last couple times that's happened where somebody said a card got damaged. They either don't send a picture, they refuse to send a picture. So I'm like, okay, well if you can't send me a picture, then I'm not refunding your money or I'm not sending you a replacement. Or the couple that have sent pictures did the start off the same thing. They showed the card but not the flip. I'm like, unless I can see the flip and the card in the same image, I'm not refunding your money. Yeah, cracked in shipping. Probably the post office dropped a heavy box on it or something. I mean, I've literally mailed hundreds of cards that method, and I've never had one break. I mean, I can see how it happens. I mean, it is only a CD, a cardboard CD mailer inside of a bubble mailer. So I mean, if something heavy gets dropped on it in the corner or something. Yeah, I mean, this was only a 2018 uh, Otani. I think it's Otani now. No, um, an Ozzy Albies and Ronald Acuna Jr. It's the picture of them both walking away, paper base. It was only a $20 card. No, Jeff, because it was a $20 card, I wasn't going to pay him the $4.50 or whatever it was for him to mail it back to me, plus send him a replacement card. So I just had him keep it. If it was a more expensive card, my response would be different. I would have had him send me back the card. But for $20, it's not really worth my hassle. Okay, so far Arthur is the only person that's in the $3 all night promo. He's also the only person that are 20 at 20 with 11 spots to go. Jeff, I sent him a replacement. I had like 6 or 7 of them. So I just sent him another one and let him keep the original. True, $20. Well, but out of that $20 that I got from PayPal or from eBay, I sold it for 24, whatever. So I netted $20 from eBay by the time they take their piece, and then out of that I paid $4 because USPS has raised their prices for the holiday. So instead of usually be like $3.50 to mail, it's like $4.50 to mail. So I quote unquote made $15, but I sent that in with a bulk grading for $8 a card. So I made $7 on the card. So I wasn't gonna give him another $4.50 to mail it back to me. Plus, I'm gonna mail him another card. Plus, I have to pay taxes on my eBay sales because I sell well over the amount you have to claim. But I mean, I deduct all my costs, but got better odds of pull tabs. Yeah, I don't like to sell cards that are only $20 or so, $25 on eBay, but when I've got like 10, 20 of the same card, yeah, I mean, I definitely have a lot of slabs that are $20 or less that the next show I'll be wheeling and dealing to sell them. I'll probably, like I said, I mentioned before, I'll set up in February or March when when baseball's back on the rise with spring training here. Yeah, I gave up on doing raw cards on eBay because of the number of returns and complaints and bitching people about condition. Or people lying about the card never showing up. I've never seen so many, plain white envelope stuff. This was before eBay's did the tracking. Yeah, I mean, whatever works, but I, for some reason, had always had people say, "Well, it never arrived, never showed up," and I'm like, for some reason, the check I write to HOA every month makes it there, and you know, everything else that happens, I get all my bills every month, yeah, but oddly enough, baseball cards don't show up at their destination. And with the new eBay's do plain white envelope service, at least you have tracking, but even then, from what I understand, that tracking is not very accurate. I'd rather just sell my raw in person at shows. Because usually the raws I have are raws that I bought and didn't think they were worthy of grading. So it usually means I didn't think they were going to 9 or 10 if it's ultra modern. So there's a flaw in it somewhere. I'd rather sell it at the show and let somebody look at it. And same with the vintage, just usually the vintage stuff I end up selling at a loss because I bought it thinking it would grade out at something, and it it wouldn't grade out what I thought it would when I got it in hand if I'm buying it online. Well, yeah, at a raw price, yeah, 9 out of 10. Usually you get the same amount of money for it, so I don't bother getting them graded. All right, guys, we got an hour left. And we've had one wholesale all night. Tell me what you're interested in if you're out there watching, and we'll play Let's Make a Deal as Oreo rolls around upside down. Yeah, Oreo's had a rough day. We played a lot today, actually. He got a new toy when I ordered his food. Of course, I can't just order him a new bag of food. I have to order a bag of food plus another new toy because he's spoiled. And you guys got Thanksgiving plans? Going any place fun or exciting? Nope, nothing. Nobody's doing anything for Thanksgiving. All right. All right. Who else we got out here? What's up, Danny? Danny, I know it was labeled for grading, but I have not seen it come back yet. I don't know if we sent it out or not. They kind of keep me in the dark for these things. What are you up to tonight, Danny? Hey, what's up, Arnie? Unfortunately, not yet, Arnie. They shipped out my box a day late, so it won't be here until Saturday's show. All right, Arnie, just wondered. Especially since that first email is a big one. Yeah, I'll follow up with the gang. Let me see if I could find. Let's find out. It's his birthday today. She turned into a teenager. The big 1-3. Ooh. I hear it's rough when they turn into teenagers. Timothy made a baby dip. Alright, I'll wait for the website to update here. So far, it has not kicked in your baby dip. I do not have any Nolan Ryan slabs for 20 bucks. Everything I've got is ultra modern rookies and stuff for $20 or less. Mostly rookies that didn't quite pan out. Tim, are you sure you finished checking out with your account or your wife's account? Because it's not. Oh, there it goes. Oh, getting some set break spots in. All right, so that gets you 2 spots in the 20 at 20. So that means we'll have 9 spots to go in that. It also qualifies as close enough for a $50 purchase for a ball drop. And your order ended in a 0. So you're going to take home spot number 2, which is 75 baseball set break spot. And how are you doing, Kevin? Tim, you should see that in your account now. All right, now we got some competition for Arthur for the $3 all night. Kevin, it's a 2820 winner take all, old school VB style. It's a 1960 Minosa PSA 4. Really nice looking PSA 4. Not entirely sure why it's a 4. There's a little bit of a stain on the back, I guess. It's hard to tell. You kind of see that stain in the block of text on the left. I mean, the corners have got some love on them too, but it displays really nice. But old school vintage break style, winner take all, 2820. Good, good. But focus on the personal collection. Kevin, remind me, what's your personal collection again? I have a terrible memory. Ryan, Reggie, and Hank. It's a good group to PC. I'm thinking about starting my run for Hank Aaron. That would be next year's goal. Along with a Ruth. I hope next year, maybe next year will be the year I get a Ruth. A Playing Days Ruth card. Just wasn't in the cards this year. All right. Got about 40 minutes left, guys. Anybody else going to dip their toe in the pool? Okay. Man. Anyone else here going to Nationals this year? Or next year, I should say. Nationals 2023, Chicago. "2017 Revolution Soccer." Let's see here. Step 1, I have to find the product on the website. So it'll be $90. Let me see. Let me see. I'm sorry I disturbed you, Oreo, by getting close. Let's see here. It appears to be FIFA. That's... I'm not sure how to answer your question. Yeah, I'd round you up to the exhibit, and I'd round you up to the $101 level, the Plinko board. If that works for you, we'll do that. Appreciate it, Kevin. A little dippy poo. Get you the $3 promo. Gets you one spot in the 20 at 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we've got 8 spots to go in the 28-20. I believe Tim will be getting 5 more spots in that. So we'll have 3 spots to go in the 20-20. I think they broke it yesterday, actually. I know some people were asking about it, and I'm pretty sure they said they broke it yesterday. But Johnny was being a slacker at the time and hadn't put up the list of names. So I'm not sure if he actually did that. Oh, it was tonight? Okay. That seems a little weird. Yeah, it was definitely a very nice set. The condition was pretty good for the set. All right, Danny Casmier's in for a spot in 2020 Prism football. That also gets Danny a spot at our 20-20. That didn't close out that pack, did it? Oh, nope. Rev is done now. All right, let's take a look. See here. There's using your own name to buy this one. All right, Tim, that'll get you 5 spots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, we've got 2 spots left of the 2020, guys. 2 spots left. All right, and you're going to drop for the $100 level. And your order ended in a 6. So you drop for the middle for the $100 level. And you got the $10 break credit. Put that in your account. Okay. $10 was in your account. And we have sold the last Revolution box I have. All right, I'm going to need you soccer people to let me know what I'm looking for here. Put this away before I forget. Who am I looking for at 17? Soccer, guys. All right, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm Strategy for Vintage Breaks West. We've got a 2017 Revolution Soccer Hanger box number 15 to break. We've got 2 people in it. We've got to randomize the list 6 times. Go to Tim and Victor. Okay, there's our order. Oreo, you're going to have to go away for a minute. Pele's the only one you know. Okay. Well, we'll see what we see as we go. And Tim closed the 2020. All right. Mr. Minosa will find himself a new home tonight. Okay. If you want any of these cards saved, just let me know. We've got Kingsley Coman. These shiny cards do not show up well on my camera. There, Kingsley Coman. Numero uno. Number 2 is Claudino Marchisio. No idea. Again, I apologize to all you soccer fans and soccer players out there for butchering these names. Daniele De Rossi, spot number 3. Ricardo Montolivo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, number 4. Number 5, Oliver Torres, blue. Up next in spot number 6 is Ivan Roddick. Spot number 7 is Davy Klaassen. Spot number 8 is Angel Di Maria. Spot number 9 is Max Meyer. Spot number 10 is Antonio Griezmann. We have a card that's upside down next. Usually means an auto. So spot number 11 is going out to Timothy. Actually, we got 2 cards upside down. Okay, it's a Vortex, David Alara. Usually upside down means autos, but I guess not in this set. That is not numbered. That's David Alara. Card number 12 is also upside down for Timothy. It's a Vortex Yellow. Appears to not be numbered. Manu Trigaros. Spot number 13, if I get the penny saver out of the bag, is Dario Benedito. Very cool looking cards. I have no idea if we pulled anybody good yet. And I'm out of penny sleeves in the stack. All right, this is spot 14 still. Juan Fran. And card number 15, back to you, Tim, is Gonzalo Higuana. I have no idea. I don't recognize any of the names, any of these players. One could be a superstar big hit, and I would not know. That wraps up our 2017 Revolution Soccer Hanger Box number 15. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, the World Cup is around the corner. Now, I bought some cards that Gilmore recommended. So we'll see what happens there. All right. Said you'd closed out my 20 at 20. Yes, you did. Qualifies as close enough for a $50 purchase. Ended in a 3. And you got yourself another 75 baseball set break spot. Okay. Got that added. It will give away the prize via duck race. Ducky race, there it is. Alright, let's get the bounty and the break order off. Let's do another 45-second race. Alright, this is going to be winner take all style for the 2020. The 20 at 20 was for 1960 Mini Minoso PSA 4. Winner take all style via duck race. So we are going to find my mouse cursor, shuffle the characters up a few times, and here we go. Looks like we got Constable Tim taking the early lead, along with Stripey Tim in second place. And Lady Rebecca Scallion looks like she's in third right now. Basically, we've got the Scallion family values out front winning the race at the halfway mark. Timothy's still holding on to his lead, but looks like Rebecca and Arthur are catching up at the top there. But we've also got, no, Timothy's still holding his lead. Those people pulling at the last second, falling back quickly. Last 10 seconds of the race coming up. We've got Green Stripey Tim coming up. We've also got Frosty the Snowman coming up quick. We also got Arthur coming in hot from the back of the Red Hearts. Arthur Lucas coming in hot from the back of the race to win the Mini Minoso. Congratulations, Arthur. You're taking home Mr. Minoso. I appreciate you guys for closing it out. All right. Yeah, Arthur came from nowhere. I thought Tim was going to have that game. He was all over. Every time there was a change of position or somebody coming up hot, it was always a Tim or his wife, Rebecca. I'm not sure if Arthur's still around here. He was in early. He bought a soccer product. Yeah, Arthur had 9 ducks. Tim had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Tim had 9 ducks too. Between him and his wife's names. So you and Arthur had a fair 50-50 shot at that, with the Kevin and Danny being the one spot heroes. We'll see what happens to the all-show bonus here in about 10 minutes, guys. Get your spots in now. The longer name. I mean, next time for speed, I can shorten your name up to, TS and see if that works. Flash Scallon. There you go. You can do that. Okay, last 10 minutes. 9 minutes to go. All right. Anybody else make some dippage? Nope, nobody yet. All right, guys, a few minutes left. Speak now for hold your P's and Q's.